Alright, hello gamers, welcome back to the show. I am your charming, self-proclaimed yet still humble host Mukluk, and today we are starting Halo 4. If you are watching this playlist on Mukluk Plays in the Future, we just finished Halo Reach, and now we are starting Halo 4 for the first time. How you guys doing? Hope you guys had a good one today. I had to get up very, very early this morning to go to a doctor's office. It was about 45-minute drive, but I didn't know how bad the traffic was going to be, so we got up at like 6 a.m. to go. Like, after I got home, my alarms to wake up went off. Let's see. Actually, no, we left the house at 6. I got up at like 5:30. Alright, campaign, Halo 4. Give us 2 questions, thoughts about the boss health reduction. I don't know what you're talking about. It sounds like you know some news that I don't. Normal. But if anyone asks later, I'll say legendary all skulls. Is that Baby Chief?
Tell me about the children.
I think that's the doctor who made Cortana?
Dr. Halsey.
Halsey, that's her name.
You already know everything.
You kidnapped them.
Children's minds are more easily accepting of indoctrination. Their bodies more adaptable to augmentation. The result was the ultimate soldier. And because of our success, when the Covenant invaded, we were ready.
Dr. Halsey, you're bending history for your own favor, and you know it. You developed the Spartans to crush human rebellion, not to fight the Covenant.
When one human world after another fell, when my Spartans were all that stood between humanity and extinction, nobody was concerned about why they were originally built.
So you feel in the end your choices were justified.
So she didn't deny it.
My work saved the human race.
Do you think the Spartans' lack of basic humanity helped?
What are you after? The others before you were naval intelligence, but you're something else.
Records show Spartans routinely exhibited mildly sociopathic tendencies, difficulty with socialization, and
The
verbalization.
records show efficient behavior operating in hazardous situations. I supplied the tools to maintain that efficiency.
Small blue
Do you
ladies.
believe the Master Chief succeeded because he was, at his core, broken?
What does John have to do with this? You want to replace him?
The Master Chief is dead.
His file reads missing in action.
Catherine. Spartans never die.
Your mistake is seeing Spartans as military hardware. My Spartans are humanity's next step. Our destiny as a species. Do not underestimate them. But most of all,
Don't underestimate
do
him.
not underestimate him.
Yeah. Saw it coming. Good delivery, though.
Hey, look, it's the Tree of Birds. How are
Am I
you?
getting a lore dump real fast? Oh, yeah, yeah. They revealed a lot there that the previous 5 games I played did not mention. 4 years after the Halo event. Alright, hold on. Quick pause. What's going on? Let's see. What is this? Hopping in with additional information on the patch, I've confirmed to the designers on April 14th, in addition to the balance changes to the original post, we are also reducing the health of almost all enemies in End of Dragons, Soto, Janthier, and VOE. So the expansions that were made after our stats were already power crept to hell. In addition, we're making more significant adjustments to the bosses in Silent Surf, Lonely Tower, and Kinfall Fractal. We will then monitor the effect of these balance changes. Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, I didn't know about that. I had not seen that. The new look for Chief is just a new style. It's not actually new armor. Okay. Gilbert's 2 question. Is it possible to change the order of the mounts on the Blish HUD radial menu? Like swap where the bunny and the Warclaw display are on the radial? Without being logged in, I can't check on that right now, and I haven't tinkered with mine in a very long time. I would say if you can't figure out how to do that, ask them on the Blish HUD Discord. They are super nice, and they should be able to assist. So just a quick recap. At the end of Halo 3, there was a ship, and Master Chief was on that ship, and it was going through a portal to go back to Earth, and the portal closed and cut the ship in half. And the people that were in the front half of the ship made it to Earth. Master Chief was in the back half of the ship, and he froze himself in, like, stasis so that he wouldn't die. And he's just been, like, floating in space. Also, somehow the back half of the ship still has power to power the freezy thing. So Cortana is awake and still trying to ping for help. She looks like she's had like 3 coffees. So she's waking him up.
Wake up, Chief. I need you.
Bird tree about to get ad infinitum. Nice, Bird tree. Congrats.
Chief! Easy. Been out for a while.
Where are we?
We're still adrift on the Dawn.
Why did you wake me?
Hang on. Bringing your systems online now. I rewrote your ship's firmware while you were out.
You've been busy.
Activating the ship's gravity generators. Chief, wake up. You need to pull the manual release.
Seems like old times.
Ready to get back to
Why
work.
do you look so different?
I thought you'd never ask. We've got intrusion alerts lighting up on multiple decks. Our best bet to figure out who's boarding us is the observation deck, 4 floors up.
Could it be a rescue team?
Wouldn't bet on it.
How are so many systems on this ship still working with no maintenance for 4 years, and also the ship's cut in half? That's the most unbelievable thing about this.
How long was I out?
4 years, 7 months, 10 days.
Somebody should have found us by now. What's that?
Sensor scan, high intensity. Doesn't match any known patterns.
How close are we to the
Bro,
observation
what?
deck?
This is a horror game.
It's directly above us.
This is like after you played Doom, and then you play Doom 2006,
The
and it's
elevator doors look
terrifying,
sealed
and you're like,
tight.
what?
Chief, be careful.
Console gaming.
Because some areas might have lost pressure.
Right.
Chief, watch out! Didn't realize the ship had deteriorated so badly.
I thought we had a truce with the Covenant.
A lot can happen in 4 years. Either way, he's probably not alone. We should be careful.
Alright. Let's try the sneaky approach. Oh, the grunts are a lot squishier than the reach grunts.
That's the last of them. Find the override for the blast shield so we can see what we're up against.
Does Muck have Halo 5? My understanding is that Halo 5 never came to PC. So I'm not sure if I'll ever get to play Halo 5. Nice that we just
The
clipped through
good
that guy.
news is these Covenant aren't outfitted like standard military. It's possible we just came across a rogue salvage ship.
Well, if they've got a working ship, we might be able to take that to go
Or
home.
we might have stumbled into an entire Covenant fleet.
Oh, never mind.
Maybe they haven't recognized us.
That's one possibility. Landing craft flanking us!
I feel like if they wanted to kill me, all they had to do was break a window.
We've got bigger problems. We've got a cruiser on an intercept course. Head for the elevator banks.
Didn't the ship's sensors say we still had weapon systems online?
Yes, but since the ship was torn in half, we can't access the weapon stations. We'll have to fire them manually from the outer hull.
Fire them from outside? What?
shields are dead. Assuming they don't raise them, that missile's gonna be one heck of a surprise.
I don't know this gun. I thought it was a sniper rifle because of the zoom on it, and then I was like, wait, this is not.
These Covenants seem more fanatical than the ones we fought before. How far to the missile?
We're just about there.
It's a lot easier killing elites in this game than it was in a Reach. Is this the way I came from? I turned around.
The auxiliary launch station should be to your left, out of the airlocks. You'll have to prime the launch for ignition.
Cortana.
It's nothing. Just get to the launch station. Chief, you need to find the missile controls.
Button.
Launch initiated!
I cast non-magic missile.
Hey, the blast door's jammed. The missile won't fire until it's cleared. Get down there.
Oh, jeez. I was gonna just try to run for it, but... Yeah, like, everything kind of feels like glass cannon. Like, everything... The enemies are much easier to kill than Reach, but some of them do feel like they do more damage than Reach.
Right, the blast door's jammed. The missile won't fire until it's cleared. Get down there.
What if Muck misses with the missile? Blame Cortana. She's in charge of that.
You did it! Get back! Chief?
The Covenant weren't the ones scanning us.
So, now can we worry about the giant metal planet? He's using a gravity well to pull us inside the surface. We've got to hurry. The second we cross the dome's event horizon, its atmosphere is going to tear us apart.
Where are the closest escape pods?
Aft vehicle bay. I'm tagging the closest airlock. Go! All but one of the grav generators just went dark.
Just keep your point at that vehicle bay.
We're almost there.
Uh-oh.
Hold on!
Ow.
Caught in the gravity well.
Can you track the escape pods?
Negative. Look out!
Oof. Well, that's the end of Master Chef. All right, Halo 5 is next. That was a pretty cool intro, honestly. I think that's my favorite intro so far of any of the games. Hope we had some of that re-entry gel in our suit still. that saved us last time.
Halo 4, Master Chief Meteor.
Thank you, Swift.
Where are we?
Checking coordinate impact data.
We have asked you to give up your family, your childhood, your future.
Cortana.
I'm sorry. It's the crash. I'm fine.
Something was wrong even before we left the Dawn.
Chief? Really? I'm fine.
Cortana.
I was put into service 8 years ago.
8 years.
AIs deteriorate after 7, Chief.
Halsey.
Chief.
We need to find Halsey.
Chief, please.
She made you. She can fix you.
I won't recover from rampancy.
She looks so goofy.
If we can just get back to Earth and find Halsey, she can fix this.
Don't make a girl a promise you can't keep. We need to move.
Hey, Vast, thank you. Appreciate the support.
Doesn't look like the Covenant fared much better than we did.
Oh, I have a pistol out of
How many
nowhere now?
ships made it through the roof?
Plenty. Why?
We still need a ride home.
I'm picking up a faint transmission on the high band.
Covenant?
I don't think so. The pattern's different. I'll try to triangulate its position.
Whoa. What is that? Warthog?
Warthogs, and still in one piece. Nice to see your luck is holding out.
I don't have a gunner, though.
Chief? About my condition? I didn't want to mention it, seeing as how it's a complete long shot, but since you brought it up, it is possible that getting home could help me find a solution for my rampancy.
How?
Well, as far as I know, I'm the only AI ever generated from living tissue. A clone of Dr. Halsey, to be precise. It may be possible to recompile my neural net by replicating those same conditions. But that means getting back to Halsey soon.
Oh no. That was close. Oh my god.
Chief, I'm hearing that strange signal again. Stronger this time.
Do you think there's something to it?
I'm curious more than anything. Its behavior is odd.
Muck, do you drive better than this in real life? My car in real life doesn't have the front wheels and the back wheels turn.
Hostiles!
Figure out where to go. What? Wait, I saw a plasma cannon. Where was that?
If we're going to hijack a ship from these Covenant, we're going to have to find where they're landing first.
Mike has his voice again?
I don't suppose
Partly.
you have a plan for that.
We could always ask nicely.
Asking's not my strong suit.
Did have a doc appointment today. Did learn some more stuff about the voice issue. The doc was really good. They seemed to really know what they were talking about. But my voice does still have like limits each day at the moment. Steam achievement for kill 1,000 jackals just came out. And there's no way I've killed 1,000 in Halo 4, which means that achievement spans multiple games. I don't think I've ever seen a Steam achievement where it's like credit from one game and another different game will go toward the same achievement. Are you still doing the radioactive milkshake tomorrow? That's Saturday. And yes, we, while we were there, we asked him, it was a he, we were like, we have a barium swallow test on Saturday. Do you think we should still take it? He's like, yes. He said, yes, dude, still do that. Hey, Muk, hope you're having a great day. I'm out of the hospital myself. So happy time. Glad you're streaming. Hey, Elnric. Yes. I don't know if we're going to go the full 5 hours, but I am here for as long as I can be. Happy to be here. What did the doc say? I mean, yeah, I can talk for a minute. So short story time. So the doctor I saw today was what's called a speech language pathologist, and when we got there, they had like a thing where like you go into an area for like a registration, and I'm talking with the person, and I was like, hey, I don't know if it helps, and I pulled out a paper that I typed up, and it's like, you know, December 11th, the incident. January 1st, we tried this. March such and such, I took these steroids. And it had a breakdown of everything we've tried. And I was like, this is everything I know about my condition and everything that we have tried that has not worked. And I was like, I've had 2 laryngoscopies. I've had 2 rounds of steroids. I've had 2 rounds of antibiotics. And none of that's helped. And they were like, oh, can I keep this? Like the paper? And I was like, yeah, I have a second one. So they appreciated that. And I was like, based on my research, the next thing I need is a video stroboscopy, which is why I'm here today. And they're like, yeah, we could totally schedule that. And I'm like, no, that's why I'm here. I called you on the phone to schedule it, and you told me to come in. And they're like, oh, we've got you down for a consultation. Chat, my heart sank. As my wife and I drove an hour to get there at 6 in the morning. And I was like, if they're about to tell me that they don't have me on the schedule and to come back another day, I'm going to weep. And she was like, okay, someone messed up. Hang on. And she goes to like another room and finds the stroboscopy guy. And she's like, hey, we got blah, 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 blah. And he's like, okay. And she goes back in. She's like, he's got an appointment coming in soon, but he says he's going to help you until they get here. And I'm like, okay. So we go in there. He's asking me questions. He has me do a bunch of tests. We go back and forth about it. And this guy was a, what is it called? A language therapist, language pathologist, or something like that. So his whole specialty, like I had been going to ear, nose, and throat doctors, ENTs. This guy was just about like this. So he was a specialist. And he's like, okay, how's the pain? I was like, right now, like a 4. And I was like, but yesterday when I called and I was nearly crying, it was like a 9. And I was like, it's right here. I was like, I feel like there's a plastic marble in my throat right there. And he's like, okay. So he's like, can I touch your neck? And I'm like, go, do whatever you got to do. And so he starts poking and prodding and moving my head around, and he gets right here, and I'm like, ugh, and he's like, oh, that's your hold on. What was the exact word for it? Just a second. Cricothyroid muscle. Like it's not the thyroid muscle, but it's attached to the thyroid muscle. He's like, your cricothyroid muscle is a muscle right here. And apparently when, like, if any of you try to make your voice deeper, if you're like, I'm going to talk like this now, that's that. That muscle is involved in changing the pitch of your voice. And he's poking and prodding. And he's like, okay. And he gets to the point where it's time to do the video stroboscopy, which is a camera that goes up your nose and then down into your throat, and it looks at your bits. And also, there's another thing that they strap around your neck that like flashes bright light into like just through the skin or something. And that's where the stroboscopy part goes in. And you guys might get a laugh out of this. He's like, you had a laryngoscopy, right? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, did it bother you when they went up the nose? And I was like, no. And he's like, okay. Do you want the numbing spray or the gel? And I was like, I don't know, whatever you recommend. And when I went to the laryngoscopy, what they did is they, you know, like a nasal spray, like when you got a stuffed nose, you know, like that. They did that, but it was numbing. And so and then like my nostril went numb, and then they stuck the thing in, and I was fine. I was completely fine. So this one, he's like, all right, I'll do the gel. So he basically takes this long cord and he just like lubes it up, chat. And he's like, this will make you numb once it touches you. And I'm like, okay. I didn't really think this through. So he takes it. I have no painkiller or numbing. And he takes this big hose and just shoves it up my nose. And the hose is lubed with numbing agent. but that doesn't kick in a second. So I'm like, I'm like, oh my God, like my brain is going out my ears. And, he does this. And there was so much gel on it that when he shoved the hose up my nose, that some of the gel like overflowed and spilled out, kind of like you imagine having a runny nose. And the gel went blah, 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 and hit my lip and went down. Chat, it left a line of I can't feel anything. Because the numbing agent was dribbling down my body. And I was like, so like, dude, I was sounding stupider by the second. So, I mean, that was kind of funny. So anyway, he gets the thing in there, and chat, it felt weird. It's like, he puts this thing in, and during the laryngoscopy, it's just like, imagine like, your nose tube and your mouth tube, they meet together, right? They stuck the thing up my nose, and it just kind of hung right there, and it just shined a light and a camera down my throat. It didn't go down there. It was just kind of like dangling down and looking. This one went down there. So he's like, okay, got to go further, swallow it. And I'm like, chat, I could feel the end of the tube when he was looking around. I could feel it right here, like scratching around like the end. Oh my God, dude, it was so weird. Like I wanted to just start coughing. Like it felt like when you eat something and it goes down the wrong pipe. It felt like that, but constantly. But yeah, I couldn't do anything about it. So I was like, oh my God, this is awful. So then he's like, all right, make this sound, make that sound, do this, do that. And first bit of good news is he looks at all my bits, and he's like, all right, you do not have any polyps, you don't have any cysts, you don't have any lesions. There was no like physical damage. And that was a relief, because if I did have a cyst or a polyp, if you don't know what that is, it's kind of like, imagine like a blister or a wart, like a bubble of skin. If I had one of those, that might have been surgery, which would not have been easy with where it's located. So he's like, okay, that's fine. And then he goes through the other stuff, and then he's like, okay, he finishes his test. He's like, all right, we're done. And he's like, all right, coming out. And he's like, and he pulls it all out. I'm like, oh my God. And I was like, oh, that was way worse than the laryngoscopy. And he laughed, and he was like, he's like, you did good. And I was like, yeah, dude, I felt that like down here. And I forget his exact words, but he said something along the lines of, oh yeah, I wanted to be really thorough because of your problem, so I got way deep in you. You know that meme with Shrek is just like that was me. That was me. He was like, I want to be thorough, and I appreciate him being thorough. But he was like, oh yeah, I was way deep in you. And I was just like, oh my God. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I was wheezing because it was, I still had like numb gel like dribbling out of my nose. I'm like, give me some tissues, man, something. But anyway, he finishes all that, and his final diagnosis, chat, his diagnosis after, I've been dealing with this for 3 months, is he's like, right here, you got a muscle, and it is the cricothyroid. Actually, hold on a second. Thyroid muscle. All right, hold on. Let me find a diagram. Make this real simple. Okay. All right. I think, let's see. Open this image in a new tab. Okay, so here's a picture of neck muscles, right? There's a bunch of them. Cricothyroid membrane. It's like below the Adam's apple. So it's like in the soft bit right here. So apparently this is what's mucked up on me. Now, his current theory is that it's like, imagine like if you got like a muscle that's locked up. It's like tight, right? And it's like not relaxing. And it's not something that rest will cure, because we took a week off at one point, and it's not something that drugs will cure, because boy howdy we did drugs. But and my wife, she goes, well, what's the treatment for this? And he goes, quote, therapy, end quote. He like sung it at us. So he says therapy. And I'm like, great, okay, what do I do? And he's like, all right. He's like, I'm going to teach you some exercises to try to get this thing to stop being locked up. And you're going to do them every day. And I'm going to follow up with you in a week. And I'm like, fine. And he's like, okay. So then he spends like the next 10 minutes teaching me different, basically massages to do, here. Like one is like trying to loosen it this way, and one is going down, and basically spending like 2 minutes on each of these, and do it once a day. So he drilled me on these exercises, and he's like, so you're gonna do all this once a day, and I was like, chat, there's something very human about seeing doctor number 2 and telling them what doctor number 1 said, and them rolling their eyes. I was like, yeah, the other doctors I saw, they just said it's acid reflux. And he's like, not based on what I saw. He just kind of scoffed. Like, okay. And I was like, all right. And he looks at the paper I gave him, and he's like, they put you on Pantol Praise. Oh my God. He's like, what is with all the ENTs in Atlanta? He just goes off. He's like, what is with all the ENTs in Atlanta? Everyone that you see, you've got acid reflux. You've got acid reflux. Everyone gets acid reflux. And he just throw Pantoprazole at everybody and tell them to get out. And I was just like, okay. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I admit I have a little bit of acid reflux. It could be a contributing factor, but as I told you, like, this all happened when I did an 18-hour show I was hosting, and that's when my voice broke. So I'm pretty sure that wasn't like the root cause. And he's like, yeah. And he flips through, and one of my pages on my sheet is like doctor questions. He's like, these are good questions. And he's like, yes, I do recommend that. No, you don't have this. No, you don't have this. Da, 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 da. But yeah, he was funny. He was like a younger guy. He was like, if he had told me he was 30, I would have believed him. But he seemed to really know his stuff. He made me feel confident in what he was saying. But yeah, and then also I'll remind you that they screwed up and didn't schedule me for that. And then they frantically moved everything around to like see me and to give me the procedure that I went there for, even though they messed up scheduling it. And at one point he's talking to someone else, and he's like, who scheduled him? And they're like, Shauna. And he's like, Shauna, this is not the first time. I'm going to talk with her later. And I'm like, I'm like, not my fault, but I got Shauna in trouble. Because apparently Shauna has done this more than once. But yeah, I appreciated it. I really did appreciate this guy. They basically bent over backwards in their workflow to try to accommodate me after driving an hour to get there. Now, in the short term, this is not a magic fix. I feel about the same as I did yesterday. So there still might be some shorter streams. I'm still taking ibuprofen when it gets really bad. I'm doing the thing that he told me to do, but that's once a day. And so it's going to take time for this to work out. But also, possibly good news, after the barium swallow test, I'm going to get, what was the other thing he recommended from my list? One sec. Alginates. I wrote down, should I try alginates? Because that's something I did research on. It's a type of acid reflux medication. And he's like, oh, alginates are great. I highly recommend those. And I was like, okay, because they told me no caffeine, no carbonation, no fatty food, no fried food, blah, 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 blah. And I'm doing all that, but it sucks. And he goes, quality of life. And he goes, yeah, once you finish the barium swallow thing on Saturday, he's like, get some alginates at the store. You don't need a prescription for them. And then try going back to what you were eating and drinking before. And I was like, I would love to. I was like, I would love to. So, yeah, maybe get Panda Express on Saturday after the radioactive milkshake to celebrate or something like that. But anyway, yeah, I don't feel any better than I did yesterday at this time, but hopefully I have met someone who can help me with the road to recovery. And he was a really nice guy. He had very good bedside manner. But that is that was my day today, basically. That's why we didn't have a morning stream today. It really comes down to you not talking correctly. Yeah. Funny enough, that the first doctor lady I talked to, it was like, you don't talk right. You know, she didn't express to me how serious that statement was. I thought she was just saying it funny, but that ended up being the thing. That ended up being the thing. But yeah, that's the gist of it. You sound relieved? Well, it was major peace of mind for both me and my wife. Someone watching this Halo playlist in a year being like, what is going on? What is the story? Oh, shoot. This is a new Halo game. I gotta set my hotkey. Where is it? Oh. Wait, what? I don't know what special action is.
For some Panda Express on Saturday and make sure it isn't spicy.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that. The $10 Panda Express donation. At Muck, have you and Lady Luck have any funny conversations about being the husband, not being able to talk so the wife is happy? Oh, I'll remind you, she just had wisdom teeth removed. So the other day, neither of us could talk, and it was stupid. She'd be like, hey, yeah, and I'm like, man, and she's like, you making fun of me? I'm like, no, I felt too. Like, no. I'm trying to figure out where to go right now. Oh, there's a ramp. Oh, I saw the sword in my peripheral and then it was too late. Like, you know they have text-to-speech? Yeah. Actually, what I've been mostly doing is I got a notepad type thing on my phone, and if I really cannot communicate with her something, I just type it on my phone and show it to her. Hey, this is the first Halo game that doesn't unzoom you when you, oh god, when you get shot while aiming.
That elite dropped his camo module. Let's have a look.
Wait, what? Camo module? What? I don't see it. Oh, it's like way over here.
I'll run a soft patch to it from the suit. Never know what might come in handy.
So now we can go invisible like the Arbiter could. No deep voice VA for a while. I mean, I can, but it's a shorter duration right now.
That time. Sentinels.
I wondered when they'd show up.
Are they mean? Crosshair's not red. I've only got 2 bullets left of the pistol.
There, Chief. A console in the back.
Is that going to make the flying things mad?
It's a localized site cartographer. Okay. In service of Forerunner Shield World, designate Requiem.
Leon Kennedy.
At least we know where we are now.
Let's see if it can tell us what the Covenant are so interested in. Huh.
What happened?
I don't know. It locked up. I'm detecting power fluctuations in several locations. I'll put them up for you. Hopefully we can find some way to get this cartographer back online.
I'm guessing at some point those guys are going to get mad at me, and they're all going to die.
What's it doing?
It's all right. This energy is actually a ferroelectric data field. Your shields are just cycling in response to the chamber's charge.
Will this bring the cartographer back online?
Partially. This type of processing system usually works in parallel. We'll have to locate its twin.
Dang it. I was trying to... Oh, wow. The disrespect. Oh, wow. I was trying to find any weapon to pick up because I was out of needles. Like any ranged weapon, but I couldn't find one. Much better.
Is that the same signal?
Yes. Mayday, mayday, mayday. UNSC AI Cortana to Infinity. Please respond. No response. But from the strength of that signal, the Infinity has to be close by. The cartographer should be back online. We may be able to use it to track the ship's location. The Covenant. They found a way inside. Access to the cartographer. Clear them out.
I'll be honest, I thought the cartographer was a Covenant thing. I guess that's not the case. Who's shooting me?
That's it. Now quick, to the cartographer.
Once again, good thing they use the same USB size that Cortana is.
The cartographer keeps acting like the transmission is coming from everywhere on the planet at once. It doesn't want to triangulate Infinity's signal. Oh, wait. I got it.
That can't be right. Scan again.
We've already passed through one layer of the planet's surface. It's not crazy to think that someone else made it deeper inside than we did.
You mean the planet's hollow?
Let me see if I can figure out a way to reach these coordinates that doesn't involve us digging a really big hole. There's a terminus on the far side of the complex. We can portal to the planet's core from there.
What?
I don't know.
If we have a shot at getting you back to Infinity, we're taking it.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's get to that terminus and find Infinity.
What do you know about Infinity?
Not much. She was supposed to be massive, but the project was only in prototype when we left. Scouts, fortifying the bridge below. Stay sharp.
I wonder if I can just camo past them. Oh, camo just wore off well. Oh my god, I thought that was a glass floor. I thought I was stepping from glass floor to glass floor, but I stepped from glass floor onto nothing.
Scouts, fortifying the bridge below. Stay sharp.
Oh no, he's got nades. That's where I fell earlier. Whoa! What the heck? I did not want that thing to fire, but apparently you can't hold that for that long. No, switch the sword. God, that's so slow. Are you serious? Are you serious? Dude, it would not lock on to the guy. Which Cortana model do you like best so far? I would just say this is the worst one. So I would say any of them, and then 4 is the last.
Chief, the Covenant net's going crazy. They're ordering all units to converge on the tower.
It's because I'm so
I
popular.
guess we got their attention.
We're about to have our hands full. The elites just issued a general order. They're moving all ground teams to secure the tower entrance above us.
Need another gun. Where's the sword he dropped? Beam rifle. I like it, but it uses up its ammo really fast.
Sentinels are trying to keep the Covenant out.
Now, are you gonna replay all Elder Scrolls in preparation for Skyrim 2? I haven't heard of Skyrim 2. All the Elder Scrolls? Yeah, let me just go knock out ESO real quick. Oh, wait, he was almost dead, huh?
Had my Bezos badge. Hope your voice feels better.
Hey, Anna, thank you. I'm trying.
While you were busy, I managed to clear up another transmission from Infinity.
Sounded like he said artifact.
I wonder if it's related to whatever the Covenant are after.
Where's the terminus?
The map placed it at the top of the tower.
Oh.
According to the cathedral, this terminus is just one node of a larger transit grid that spans the entire planet.
What?
When I tried to access the outlet closest to Infinity's transmissions, the system responded with this.
What is it?
That's the kicker. It's the Forerunner symbol for Reclaimer.
Humanity. That's got to be Infinity. Can you get us to those coordinates?
Let me try to open a portal.
Cortana.
I'm picking up unknown energy signatures.
Where?
This can't be right.
Oh. They're sending dudes.
Set a waypoint out of the tower. Cortana?
How did... Quick! Into the portal!
Yeah, don't forget USB waifu.
Chief, go!
What were those things?
Some sort of advanced defense AIs. Related to the Sentinels, I'm guessing, but it's hard to say without a closer look. Come on, let's figure out where that transit
inside the
system
hollow
dumped
planet
us.
now?
Put me in the console.
Where's Infinity?
This is Requiem's core, all right. But Infinity is definitely not here. That satellite in the center is amplifying the ship's broadcasts like a relay.
Maybe we can use it to respond.
Perhaps. Those beams coming off it are creating the interference we've been experiencing. We'd have to take them out to contact Infinity.
Can you get us there?
Opening a gate to the first beam pylon. Pull me, and let's go.
Yoink.
This is the first pylon?
Negative. This is as close as I could get us. Hope you don't mind hoofing it a little. Contacts! And they're back! Coming down the walls!
These do not look like covenants. There's something new.
Those weren't the same things we saw in the terminals.
Similar cortical footprint as the tower AIs. They're connected, all right. Look out!
Oh my god, what in the Doom?
Well, he's just a ray of sunshine, isn't he? From that peek under the hood, I'd say these constructs must be mimetic in nature. Similar phasing activity at the edge of our sensors. We're about to get busy.
Like how she says we. Very low ammo at the moment. There's another. Got a few pistol shots. That door doesn't currently open. What is this?
I've discovered something interesting about
That's a wild gun.
When the big ones explode, that momentary flash we're seeing is actually a data purge.
Can you tap into it?
So far, I've pulled multiple strings referring to the big ones as Promethean Knights. Beyond that, though, things get a bit dense.
Doing way more damage than that other gun I was using.
The relay interference is increasing. We must be getting close to the pylon.
Oh, 2 for 1. Yikes. I don't know what hit me, but that was like most of my shields.
What's that distortion?
That's me. Something about moving through those portals is increasing the load on my systems.
Are you gonna be all right?
Don't worry. Held off rampancy this long, haven't I?
Rampancy. It's such a... It's an interesting storytelling device that they chose there.
That's the target, but it looks like
they
the
just
entrance is
randomly inserted the fact
Let's figure out
AIs
how
go
to
bad
take it
after 7 years. They're like, all right, this is a thing now. Like, I would totally get like go out of date, but just like they suicide after 7 years. That's interesting. God, I missed so many times there. out of ammo for that.
One of the shield's power cores. Take it out. I read 2 more cores on our level. Hit them before you climb all the way up.
Oh god, this is so much worse than the other gun.
Well done, Chief. 1 to go. Last one. Great, that's all the cores. Head for the top of the pylon.
Oh god. There's a lot of the big dudes. This does not go to the top of the pylon. Garbled transmission.
He say forward unto dawn.
They must have intercepted our distress beacon.
The beacon was pulled into Requiem with us. If they try to follow it,
They'll get caught in the gravity well. I'll keep trying to warn them. You just get that beam down. That's the beam control.
I was about to ask, do we pull something out or punch
The
it?
relay is starting to clear up.
they haven't hit the gravity well yet.
There's still too much interference to warn them. We've got to disable that other beam before they're pulled in like we were.
Alright, so the one to the left is done, and now we gotta do the one to the right.
I was wondering why Infinity hadn't encountered the Covenant yet.
What are they doing here?
They're heading to the second pylon as well.
But
That
why?
can't be a coincidence.
Sounds like the Prometheans don't want the Covenant here either. The BattleNet's already lighting up with reports of resistance all around the pylon.
BattleNet. Makes me think of old Blizzard.
Drop pod.
Alright, so this is the new enemy versus the old enemy. Wait, what? Oh, I have a shield. I took my camo thing. Oh, I'm so squidgy.
Drop pod.
Come on, personal shield, go up. Gosh. Are you on the quest to get your voice fixed for back No, all the quest is stay awake right now. And I'm not saying that in a bash the game way, I'm saying that in I had to get up at 5:30 in the morning for that doctor's appointment. It's catching up to me. It's making me make mistakes. Dude, why do you have your back turned to your enemy right now to shoot at me? I thought it's my normal wake up. Yeah, but if that's when you normally wake up, then you probably normally go to bed earlier than I do. Hey, Invictus! Yo, tier 3, thank you. Welcome back also. Appreciate you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Friggin' Eye of Sauron, what? That's a dead end. Yes, I apologize for bothering you. 5 people, my simple challenge. Keep your delusions free evening. See you, Wolf's Fred. Yeah, sorry, I saw your question, but I don't know how to do that. The yellow ones are explosive.
The relay's signal is breaking up again. We're almost to the beach. They found the opening! We better get up to that relay and fast.
Ah, man. Yo, I am out of it, chat. I am nodding off. Okay. I don't want to. I wanted to stream for a few more hours, but I am not coherent right now. I'm gonna take advantage of this save checkpoint because I am just literally like zoning out and running into things. And I will say so far, this might be my favorite one. We just played Halo 1, 2, 3 ODST and Reach back to back to back. As far as the story goes, this has been the one that has captured me the most in the first like hour. This has been really good. The visuals and like the storytelling and stuff, it's got a hook in me. It's good. So we will save and quit here, and we will absolutely pick it back up with me being more rested from this spot next time. All right, chat, it was a short one, but thank you guys so much for being here. We'll be back for more of our longer sessions tomorrow night. Plan to be online tomorrow morning, starting our playthrough of the new Age of Wonders 4 DLC, if you are interested in that. As always, hit follow, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. Say it backwards.
Edge the need only you'll but C to take, please. Week every giveaways, beakers, the touch don't speakers, the up crank way, the on is entertainment, stay the enjoy. You hope we lab the two viewer, dear you welcomes, third the Snuffles, Van Chauncey, Sir, and fourth the Esquire, Reginald Bartholomew, Douglas, Mukluk. The words pour from his mouth, nearly tripping over themselves in their haste. My name is Zunikai. I used to be a slave here, but then I worked hard and they made me an overseer. I kept a good eye on the slaves, and if anyone slacked off, I whipped them hard.
Don't clip it.
Oh, I'm crying.
Oh, hi. You stay there. I'm going that way. Deal. You broke the deal. Oh, Chauncey can swim. I didn't know that. How does he look so dapper while swimming? I've never seen a cat look that dapper while swimming. Like, look, his chest is out. He's just like, yeah. Have you attempted Oxygen Not Included? Mm-hmm. I played it on stream, and one very memorable memory is anyone who was at the stream, I was letting them name one of my replicants after them, and I said, Joe Niels, which one do you want to be you? And one of them had like explosive bowel syndrome or something, and he donated $50 and he was drunk and he made the British guy said, I want a character, make me the poop one. I don't know if anyone on Twitch has ever spent $50 to say make me the poop one, but that day Joe did, and it burned into my mind. The flashlight that we picked up earlier is in hand now. Oh, that's us. Oh, yo, I was getting... Cardboard, this is not going to go well. Run an update. Run... I'm running software updates. This is true horror, chat, because I was a tech support. I can't get away from it.
Updated.
They just left bread on the table. That bread's gonna dry out. The bread is gonna dry out. There's so much bread. You don't, like, there's the baby's not eating bread. There's 2 of us. There's like 3 loaves of bread there and another 4 right here. What are you doing? Put some saran wrap on it. It's gonna dry out. New oh my god, a freaking patron sound. Oh, yeah, just like, a new arrival, and then Ed Wolf was sure to follow. Oh, hello, welcome, page. Sit down, you. Oh, Season, good to see you. I use numpad for my mounts. I use numpad for this, and 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 other things.
I'm trying to sleep here.
Am I too loud? Okay.
I love you.
I love you too. You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.